Hello students, welcome back to the class, and today we are going to discuss the multiple choice questions from the chapter Acid, Bases and Salts. I hope that you have gone through my previous video lectures in which I have discussed the multiple choice questions from chapters of life processes, chemical reactions and equations also. If you haven't gone through that, then I will put the link in the I button and you can revisit them and rewatch those videos. So without wasting much time, let us get started, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe the channel so that you can get notifications about my upcoming lectures at the earliest. So let us get started with our MCQs for today. The first question says, in an aqueous solution A, phenolphthalein solution color is pink. On addition of an aqueous solution B to A, the pink color disappears. The following statement is true for solution A and B. Students, you should know that phenolphthalein gives pink color to the solutions which are basic in nature, but that should be slightly basic, not highly basic, and that is why solution A should be basic, means its pH should be greater than 7, and as the pH of the solution becomes slightly acidic, the phenolphthalein becomes decolorized, and that is why the pH of the solution B should be slightly less than 7, and that is why option C will be the correct answer for this question. In the next question, identify the basic salt from the following salts. Out of these four options, Na2CO3 will be the correct answer because it is formed due to the reaction of NaOH, that is the strong base. When it reacts with a weak acid like carbonic acid, it forms Na2CO3, that is a sodium carbonate, and it is also called as washing soda. Next question says, which one of the following can be used as an acid-base indicator by a visually impaired student? Visually impaired students have other senses very activated, and that is why they can smell the indicator and they can identify, and out of these four options, vanilla essence will be the correct answer. The next question says, plaster of Paris is prepared from. The option will be gypsum. Gypsum is CaSO4.12H2O, and when we add some amount of water to it, it becomes plaster of Paris. Next question says, a solution reacts with crushed eggshells to give a gas that turns lime water milky. The solution contains. Students, the crushed eggshells will be having calcium carbonate, and the gas which turns lime water milky, it should be carbon dioxide. The option will be HCl, because when calcium carbonate reacts with HCl, that is acid, it forms carbon dioxide and it also produces calcium chloride salt. Next question says, antacids contain weak base. The next question says, the correct statement regarding universal indicator is, universal indicator has the property of giving different colors at different pH solutions, okay, and that is why option D will be the correct answer, where at pH 3 the universal indicator shows orange color. Next question is, an aqueous solution turns red litmus blue. Excess addition of which of the following solution will reverse the change? If red litmus solution turns blue, it means that the solution is basic in nature. And if we want to reverse the change, means blue litmus to be becoming red, then we have to add excess amount of acid to it, and that is why here the option should be option D, that is hydrochloric acid. The next question says, the organic acid present in tomato is. In tomato we find malic acid as the prominent organic acid. The next question says, bleaching powder gives smell of chlorine because, students, bleaching powder is CaOCl2. If it is exposed to atmosphere, then it will release the chlorine gas into the atmosphere, and that is why option B will be the correct answer, which says gives chlorine on exposure to atmosphere. Next question says, the reaction of metal with acids results in the formation of. Students, whenever any acid reacts with the metals, it will form a salt and hydrogen gas will be evolved, and that is why option C will be the correct answer for this question. Next question says, in one of the industrial processes used for the manufacture of sodium hydroxide, a gas X is formed as a byproduct. The gas X reacts with lime water to give a compound Y, which is used as a bleaching agent in chemical industry. The compound X and Y could be. Students, when it is said to you that compound Y is a bleaching agent, means the compound should be CaOCl2, and it will be formed when chlorine gas is involved in the reaction. So X will be the chlorine gas, and the answer will be option C, that is chlorine gas and CaOCl2 respectively. Next question says, the acid used in making of vinegar is acetic acid. Acetic acid formula is CH3 COOH. Next question says, acetic acid was added to solid X kept in a test tube. A colorless and odorless gas was evolved. The gas was passed through lime water which turned milky. It was concluded that, students, when the gas which was passed through the lime water which turned milky, then the gas should be the carbon dioxide and the solid X should contain a compound which contains carbonates. So here the answer should be option B, where X is a sodium bicarbonate whose formula is NaHCO3, which reacts with the acetic acid, which is acetic acid is CH3COOH. It forms a salt which is called as CS3COONA, sodium acetate, and it also evolves carbon dioxide which turns the lime water milky. Next question says, this is the fixed number of water molecules chemically attached to each formula unit of a salt in its crystalline form. And the answer is water of crystallization. Next question says, when an acid reacts with a metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate, it gives the corresponding salt, water, and releases which gas? The gas which is released is carbon dioxide. Next question says, which of the following are present in a dilute aqueous solution of hydrochloric acid? Whenever hydrochloric acid or any acid is in aqueous solution, when it dissociates, it forms hydronium ions, and as the HCl contains the chlorine atoms here, so chlorine ions will be also formed, and that is why the option A will be the correct answer for this question. Next question says, what happens when a solution of an acid is mixed with a solution of a base in a test tube? Whenever an acid and bases are reacting, they form salt, and in the process, temperature of the solution also increases, and that is why statement 1 and statement 4 are the correct statements, and that is what given in the option B. In the next question, which of the following is used for dissolution of the gold? Gold is highly soluble and in aqua regia, which contains a ratio of HCl and HNO3 in the ratio of 3:1. Next question says, which of the following salts does not contain water of crystallization? Out of these four options, blue vitriol, that is copper sulfate, contains 5 molecules of water of crystallization. Washing soda, that is sodium carbonate, it contains 10 molecules of water of crystallization, and gypsum contains half a molecule of water of crystallization, but baking soda does not contain any water of crystallization, and that is why it is the answer. Question 21. Which of the following is not a salt? Out of these, slake lime is not a salt because it is CaOH twice, that is calcium hydroxide, it is a base. The next question is, a milkman adds a very small amount of baking soda to fresh milk. Why? The milkman adds the baking soda in order to decrease the rate of fermentation throughout the whole day during the hot summer days. Alright, so that's all, students. Today we have discussed the MCQs from the chapter of acid, bases and salts. I hope that you will like the content, and if you like the content, please put your comments in the comment box and suggest me the topics on which I have to make videos so that I can be helping you in preparation of your term 1 examinations. If you like the video, then share the video amongst your friends and also subscribe to the channel and help this channel to grow. Thanks a lot for watching this video till this moment. See you until next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.